Hey guys, so in the past few days we've had some interesting unfoldings in the prop firm space with MyforexFunds, which was arguably the largest prop firm in terms of market share, collapsing overnight. This because they've allegedly been running a fraudulent Ponzi scheme according to CFTC. Allegations against MyforexFunds are so bad to the extent that the company was intentionally manipulating the trading conditions to work against their customers so that they can keep losing money to the company. I'll have the links in the description in case you want to read the full CFTC document on the allegations against MyforexFunds. Obviously, it's nothing we saw coming, but it's a wake-up call to the industry because it leaves us traders with a lot of questions on how to navigate the prop space moving forward. Everything I'm sharing is just my opinion because no one can guarantee what will happen in future. Firstly, I think just because MyforexFunds has gone down doesn't mean all prop firms will suddenly collapse. It's unfortunate that MFF was practicing bad behavior against their customers, but I believe we still have a lot of genuine prop firms out there with great trading conditions. I don't see the prop space completely shutting down, so no need to panic about that. However, MFF being termed as a $300 million Ponzi scheme, I think this is big enough to spike the interest of regulators into the prop firm industry. So there's a possibility of seeing regulations coming into the prop industry soon, but we can't tell when. And this will most likely protect us traders because it means there will be barriers to entry in the prop firm space. So not anyone will just be able to open a prop firm. Like right now, because we have no regulations, any influencer, anybody who has the capacity can just open the prop firm, which makes the whole business model very risky to the customers. Second thing the prop firm saga has brought about is the motive of diversification. I mean, it's already clear that your favorite company can collapse overnight without notice. So as a smart trader, you want to diversify across multiple prop firms for an increased sense of security, so that if one goes down, you still have a few that you're trading with. Next thing is you want to withdraw your profits as often as possible. Now, unless you make the withdrawal and it hits your bank account, you've not made any money. So don't be enticed by the figures you see on your trading dashboard because you've made some profit. Make sure you actually withdraw the profits, get the payout, have the money and secure it. Make sure you have a long-term plan of getting your own capital. So use the profits from the prop firm to fund your personal account with your preferred broker, because once you have your own capital, no one can take it away from you. Just a reminder that anything in the financial space is usually quite risky, and such things as what has happened to MFF are bound to happen. That's why we have risk disclaimers on any financial website. Recently we had the Silicon Valley Bank which collapsed. Before that we had FTX, and now we have MyforexFunds. Of course, they're not exactly in the same category, but they're all in the financial space, and the similarity is across all of them, their clients lost money overnight. Just because one organization has collapsed for some reason doesn't mean all the rest are bad and all of them will go down. Instead, you just want to diversify. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket just in case of such a thing. Finally, what are my recommended prop firms? So I'm getting this question a lot, especially after the most recent MyforexFund collapse, because traders are skeptical and it's hard to tell which company is now viable. The reality is we don't have those regulations that can help us to say this company is good, this company is bad because of one or two reasons. So for now, we can only judge companies based on their current track record, how they deal with their customers, the experiences we have with them, and most importantly, the reviews from their current or their past customers. The last thing I'd want is to recommend a very specific company to you. You go buy their challenge, and for some reason they go down like MyforexFunds. So then you will blame me and say that I'm the one who referred you to that company. I've also mentioned previously that a good company for me might not be a good company for you because we trade differently. What I'll recommend is always go through the trading conditions. Go through the trading rules, see if the rules suit your trading style, and after that, go to Trustpilot, read their reviews, talk to their customer support if you have any question about the company, ask them all the questions before you even buy the challenge. It's this due diligence that will help you to know if a company is giving you a green flag or a red flag. And that's literally the process that I also go through myself. So I'll give a list of what can be considered the best companies at the moment based on their past track record. We have FTMO, which is almost doing a decade in the industry and has one of the best track records to date. The 5%ers, which has also been in existence for about 7 to 8 years now. They have one of the best executions, best spreads, minimal slippages, and this applies both in their demo and their live account. And I say that from experience. Then we have the Funded Trader, MyFundedFX, Funded Next. All these companies I've mentioned are companies that I have used, but we still have a list of other prop firms out there. So do your due diligence and go with what you think works for you. But just remember, only risk money that you're willing to lose. when it comes to the financial space, especially in trading. And that brings me to the end of this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you in the next.